Well, first of all, man, and when we were preparing our guys for this team, we tried to tell them that they were very athletic and that we had to do our best to keep them off the glass. And it's even more impressive to see them live, how they get off the floor before we can even load up. But having said that, it's still nice to see our guys battle and fight and persevere and do whatever they can to try to find a way to win a game. And I think the one thing I see is balance. When you look at our stat sheet, a lot of balance. Again, 14 assists, 11 turnovers. That's always a good sign. But in the second half, we just couldn't get to the free throw line, and that was the one thing I thought coming down the stretch. If it doesn't go our way, that's going to be the one thing that's going to jump out at us, that we just could not get to the line like they had gotten to the line. But at the end of the day, these guys found a way. They really stick together. It's always someone else that does something. Tonight it was Malcolm Moore with a couple of big shots there. That's what I like about this team. The guys, when their number is called, they're ready to come up. They're ready to step in the game and make something happen.
Rob, it seemed like they were able to get a lot, pretty much all they wanted off the bounce today. Are they just tough group to defend off the dribble?
Well, that along with the way the game is being called, it's just, I mean, I look at film after every game and I say to myself, I don't know what else we can do to keep a guy in front. I mean, I look at Steve and these guys, their bodies are there. Normally in the past, you're able to take a charge when a guy dives into you. It's just very difficult to do that this year, and the ball handlers are being rewarded. I don't know what else you can do other than what we're trying to do. But obviously, each team has a guy that can break you down off the bounce. And I think what you're seeing with coaches is that they're just saying, okay, we're just gonna attack, and we're gonna make the officials make calls, and they're doing that. So it's an adjustment. I think maybe we have to make that adjustment, but I'm not sure what else we can do. I mean, I thought Steve and these guys did a solid job, but Walt Lemon Jr. is one of the best players in the country off the dribble.
Kyle, another good performance tonight after having a great season so far. Can you just comment on your performance?
I just do whatever it takes to help the team win. Stats don't matter to me. I'm just going to do the little things and just, if a teammate's down, help them pick them up, and then I expect the same from them.
Kyle, obviously it was a tough year last year for everybody. You guys have 9 wins now, one more than all of last season. What does that mean to you when you hear that number and see how early you guys have gotten to that point this season?
I mean, it feels good, but at the same time, we're not to where we need to be yet. Still have a lot of work to do.
Coach, it seemed like you were trying to get the ball down low a little bit more in the second half. Is that something you were talking about in halftime, working on?
You must have been in my locker room, or at least right outside it. You probably could hear me from the pavilion, because it was one of the things that we stressed. It's just who we are. That's just how we play. We have to get the ball inside and try to finish around the basket. And the guys did a nice job in the second half of doing that. We still have to figure out a way to keep people off the glass. And that 26-second chance points, boy, it's just a glaring number as I look down at the stat sheet. But these guys are figuring out ways just to be on the left side rather than the right side.
Rob, Jordan started the game on the bench today. Comes up with some big shots.
Yep.
I mean, that's what he can do for you in this situation.
He can, and for Jordan, it was real simple. He's a student athlete, and we take it serious. And you're missing a few classes. It was just class attendance stuff. So it's just good that he's able to get back into the game. It's difficult for guys, especially Jordan. He had been playing well for 2 straight games, and then now we bring him off the bench. But he came through at the end like a senior should, and a running layup, a deep. That was a deep 3. It was good to see him bounce back.
Now your award is UW on Wednesday. That's seeing the way they handle Marquette. I mean, it's always a battle for you guys, but that might be one of Bo's best teams, maybe ever, since he's been up there. Would you agree with that?
Well, of course I'm not going to agree with that, because I was there with him from the start. I'm just joking. Yeah, his team is very talented. I think the thing that really that is scary when you look at the Wisconsin teams, that they make shots. I mean, they can shoot. All 5 guys can shoot, which is evident with Kaminsky scoring 43 points. I think no one in Division I basketball scored that many points this year, and he's done that. So it's going to be difficult to guard them. And obviously in the Kohl Center, there's a mystique and magic there. But we're going to show up 9-2, ready to play and have some fun.
Do you think rebounding and not allowing second chance opportunities will be the key in that game for you guys?
Well, it's a key. It's a key for all of them. But definitely at the Kohl Center, what you have to do is not put them on the foul line. I think that's going to be more than anything, keep them off of the foul line. And obviously, second chance points is just going to compound the problem because they're going to be very patient. And if we're giving them extra shots and more shots, it's going to be a long night for us. So our plan is not to do that, and we're going to try to be just as patient as they are. So if the game is 20-22 with Milwaukee on the right side, we'll take that. On the left side of the column, we'll take that. But we're going to have to be patient. We can't give them extra opportunities by taking quick shots or giving them offensive rebounds.
All set with these guys? Good, thanks guys.